And welcome back. Producer Charlie is with me now to recap the Survivor premiere because episode 2 is on tonight. So, take it away.
Okay, so season 45, 18 new castaways. We're still in Fiji, though.
Fiji, I love Fiji.
Fiji is beautiful. I kind of wish they would change it up like they used to.
I mean, that's the reason why I would want to be on the show, is just to go to the island, but
right.
Go ahead.
Okay, but so instead of starting on the island, on the beach, like they seem to do, they start on a boat this time, a barge, right off
like
the
they
coast.
used to do, right?
Well, this is only the 3rd season.
Oh.
I haven't watched any of the pre-COVID seasons.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe.
Yes, they did. They did.
But on here, we instantly get into a little drama because Emily, here on the Lulu team, she's kind of she's an interesting character. We'll put it that way.
Is she the one that, okay, I know there was drama because one of the guys was brought back because at the beginning of the last season he was supposed to be on. He had a concussion, if I'm correct on that.
Yeah, in the first challenge, he hit his head on a wooden beam
so
and
he
he
left,
had to get taken out.
and so he's getting another chance.
Yeah. And she starts to say something about like, oh, how he has an advantage, and he's like, I was only on the island for like
12
12 hours.
Half a day.
Yeah, and so she's kind of already starting some stuff before the first challenge.
I have no appreciation for that. No appreciation for the drama.
Right. Well, anyways, we get into the first challenge, and so they have to go out and take the boats out, do a little lap, and then come back to the boat, crawl up, and get keys to unlock their flint. But on the Lulu team, Brandon right here, as he's trying to get up the ladder, has a panic attack. And he really struggles.
Yeah, and this is the guy that has like dreamt of being on the show.
Yeah, I think he said since 11 he was really wanting to be on the show.
So I wonder if it's really anxiety of the pressure he's under, or if it's more like, oh, I've waited so long for this moment, and then he just kind of freaks out. You know?
Not 100% sure.
Yeah.
You know, also I think in one point he says that he's on like anxiety medication normally, but they can't have that medication, I don't think, while they're on the island. So I bet, you know, not having that.
Your body can't just go right off of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyways, the Reba team, red team, ends up winning, so they get their flint. Well, then the other 2 teams have to pick 2 people from each team to go to the Sweat and Savvy challenge. Now, normally they have to pick one or another to do.
Right.
But this time they have to do both.
Oh, okay. Because I would always pick the Sweat.
Right. So in an hour, each team has to carry 40 logs across the beach and then solve a puzzle.
So you're exhausted physically, and then you have to mentally, you know, work at it.
And here's the thing: neither team succeeded.
Yeah.
So both of them go back
kind of a first,
empty-handed.
I think, isn't it?
Well, I think this is the first time that they've ever had to do both.
Right.
So usually they can pick one or the other. Now they go back to the beach and everything. But then later on, we get into the immunity challenge. So in the immunity challenge, there's a course. They have to go up the ramps, slide across the mud, they all have to lug a bag of coconuts.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if he said how heavy it was, but they have to get that.
It's probably heavier than we think, though.
Right. Oh, I'm sure. Coconuts aren't light when you put them all together.
No.
And these coconuts look like they're way bigger than the ones you would think of, too.
Yeah.
But then they have to get all the way across with the coconuts, throw their coconuts into a netting, and the net will eventually drop the keys, which then they have to get up on top of a ramp. And 2 people have to do a puzzle. You know, Survivor puzzles. Every challenge seems to be a Survivor puzzle.
It's always a puzzle. Yep.
But the goal here was, you know, obviously to be the first 2 teams, or else you're going to go to tribal. Ended up being the Lulu team ended up coming in last, which is our yellow
went
team.
To tribal.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit of a disappointing
it was.
tribal council.
A lot of people were not happy with this premiere because it ended up being where one person on the team didn't want to just be there. Because there's a lot of like, oh, we want to get this person out, we want to get that person out. But then once they got to tribal, Hannah over here with the glasses, she was like, I miss my bed, I miss nicotine. I want to watch how this pans out from my bed. From the couch.
That's so interesting.
And so she basically...
Like you go through all of this to be on this contest, and then you just
and a lot of people were not happy about that.
Or was she just fearful that she was going to be voted out? So she's like, I'm going to give up before I get voted out?
She didn't have any reason to be nervous because her name was never mentioned either, though.
That's true.
But in the end, she ended up getting them to all vote for her to take her out and go home.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean,
interesting.
They're stirring up the drama already. A lot of people are already having so much anxiety about it. So
yeah, and the Lulu team is the one that's made up of a very interesting group. So they're going to be the ones to watch out for and to see how they handle
That's
it.
That's a good little clue there to be watching out for them.
Right.
So, all right, well, remember that Survivor airs tonight at 7 here on CBS, or you can get caught up on Paramount Plus at any time. Next, we have a crock pot recipe for this rainy day.
We'll be back right after this.